Angela with Trippin2Up.
I'm John.
And we're here to teach you how to motorcycle camp. There's so much to see and do out there. Let's go have some fun.
All right, Trippin2Up.
Welcome to Trippin2Up. It's John and Angela, and we spent a Labor Day weekend at Chimney Rock, Colorado.
It was a great tour. We pulled the motorcycle most of the way. We stayed out at on the reservation there. There's a campground called Capote Lake. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but that's the best I can do. But that's where we stationed out of and then toured the monument from there.
So this is pictures of the lake. It's a beautiful little lake. The camping is a ways from the lake. So it isn't like you can just park on the water. But we just circled the lake and enjoyed a nice drive around and then headed over to the monument.
This is the road heading up to the monument. You'll drive up a ways and then once you check in, you'll hit this dirt road, and on the motorcycle it is pretty loose gravel, so you have to use caution getting up there. We handled it okay, but we did have to be careful on it. Yeah,
and it is, no guardrails, this kind of thing. Pushing the stick out of the road. John is on the right side of the road for this, just for your information.
That is trick photography.
And I think it was about 10 miles up to the...
It seems like it. It seemed like it was kind of a slow go, but we were enjoying the ride as we go. And you can see the scenery's really pretty when you get up there. This is what the entrance to the hike back to the Chimney Rock looks like. We found it to be pretty easy to navigate. We were in motorcycle gear and were able to walk up there, so not a real strenuous hike.
No, it was uneven ground. This is kind of a picture of it. And then there's a more picture of the trail and people on it. So there's a picture of that trail. So it is a hike, but it was worth it, and it was an easy day, and then the overlooks. The ruins are really incredible.
Every 18.6 years, the moon rises between these two points. This became a focal point for their worship, and they call it the ancestral Puebloans. And so anyway, it's pretty cool that they figured out every 18.6 years, the moon comes up between those two rocks.
While we were there, they had tour guides and stuff, so we learned a lot of history about it. It is a national monument, which we were interested to find our park pass did not count towards a national monument, so something to think about. This is just coming down. John's being silly on the bike with the camera, but that's good.
That's fun.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, we had to take it easy. Again, the gravel's kind of deep going down. We talk about that in a lot of our videos. This one's no exception. Somewhere in Colorado, they've decided to put deep gravel on all these roads, and so it makes it a little difficult to navigate. Anyway, you can just get an idea what the scenery looks like heading back down to our campground.
This is the entrance. It's a day trip. It isn't something you would want to spend an immense amount of time, but well worth seeing. Again, another site we've driven by, I don't know how many times ago. Oh, we probably should go see that, and we finally did.
Finally did. And it's a beautiful site. It really is.
And then back to, this is showing from the campground to the lake, just to show you the distance. You're not on the water. Also, they had peregrine falcons. That's their little nesting site up there. I never did get a great picture of them.
Yeah, it's always in these kind of pre-prepared sites. So, but it's still cool to see them.
This is the sun coming up in the morning as we were getting ready to leave. Again, just a beautiful lake. And camping. It was quiet, it was nice.
Beautiful water, very well maintained. The Ute Nation does a great job in there keeping that looking great.
Yeah.
We were setting out that evening enjoying the day, reliving our ride, and suddenly we were surrounded by giant vampire bats circling us.
Don likes to be a little dramatic.
Actually, they weren't vampire bats, and they weren't giant, but they were bats.
They were bats. There were a lot of them, and I'm sure that kept our bugs down.
Yeah, so we enjoyed watching the bats. I guess they live in the rocks and the crevices around there. They just came out. They were thick. That we could catch them on camera in the dark.
Yeah.
I wanted them to be giant vampire bats.
Attacking. We then traveled back down by Southfork and stayed along the river there, and that was just a beautiful end to the season, we thought, although we were able to catch a couple more trips.
Good morning, everybody. Just waking up here on our last day out on our Labor Day tour to Chimney Rock and just around the surrounding area. Last night we camped in the canyon here just west of Southfork. Gosh, it's just beautiful and brisk out this morning too. Just wanted to say what a great tour it's been, and a little bit sad that we're approaching the end of summer, but it has been a great season for us. Thanks for sticking with us. Trippin2Up.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification button if you're enjoying these videos. We really enjoy showing you God's creation and motorcycling 2 up.
There you go. Thanks for sticking with us.